How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at one from jcwings in 1/72nd scale diecast, of course. It is, as you can plainly see, a Sukhoi Su-27UB Flanker. Now, this particular one is from the Kazakh Air Defense Force, which would be created not long after the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the Kazakhstanians' independence. Now, formed in 1998, they would operate many Russian-made aircraft like this Sukhoi we have right here. They do operate around 20 Su-27s and 4 Su-27UBs like our model here for our conversion training. Now, if we open it up, that beautiful Velcro sound does reveal that beast right there. It is in a very interesting colour scheme. I am looking forward to checking this out. It does have the weapons pack in the flap, some details behind that as well, as per usual. I reckon we need to get this out of the box. So if we do have any people from Kazakhstan watching, hello, and let's get stuck into this model. So we'll open this up and get our grubby little hands on it. Already with the flanker out, it does come with the usual card base if you want to display it on that. This is the weapons pack of the ordnance you'll be putting on, the usual sort of jcwings standards. Hopefully they will go in nicely. You do get a pilot figure there. Yep, that's going to be pretty cool to put on there. You don't get a stand as per usual with these. And we'll get that lid off and reveal this beast. Oh yes, that does look very nice. I bought this on eBay, of course, secondhand, so I don't know the availability if these are easily available. It does have a little baggie that does have all those gear bay doors that we have to affix to this as per usual. The landing gear options, of course, to the side. The collector card that you do get, this is what you'll get. There's only a limited run of 600, so 600 in the world will only own this model. So if you like it, good luck. Happy hunting. You do get some instructions, which is always cool. How big are these ones? They are tiny. So these are little instructions. So if you don't have any, there you go. It's pretty straightforward, but that is the usual deal. All right, we should try and get this out. I think these usually come out really nicely. You just pop that in there and that is job done. So, well, I already see some unfortunate damage. It is no big deal. That has just come out there. That is... might be a bit loose, I don't know. Needs a little bit of glue, but that is nothing to worry about in the grand schemes of collecting diecast. We've already got it turned over, so what we'll do is we'll zoom in and have a look at some of these details first before kitting out this beautiful model. As you can see, the roundels there, they do look nice. It is really blue under here, so if you don't like blue, you're probably not going to like this model very much at all, but it is the usual beautiful details in here. It, yeah, definitely looks very nice. That's sort of the nose of these are plastic, but there is a lot of a die-cast feel to it. That livery itself does look fantastic. Looks awesome. So there is a lot of blue on this. I like to collect different aircraft from a lot of different, I think that was the little bit that fell off, yes. A lot of different air forces just to, yeah, it's always interesting to see. I like to see other liveries from other nations, and it's always good to get something a little bit unusual. This, okay, so you pull it out a little bit and lift it up, and that gets you inside the cockpit. And it does have some minor detail in there, nothing too special, but it's still a very presentable aircraft so far. I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing, so yep, definitely very nice. The air brake will no doubt we'll be able to open that. I don't have big nails, but I'll see if I can, oh, there we go. Nice. So there is actually a little, as per usual, a little strut in there that you can lift up and stick into the back of the air brake. That is some really nice detail there. Very, very good. But it is not a complete aircraft, is it? So what we'll do is we will set this up as a more of a complete aircraft and check it out and then continue on for gear down. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, here we have it set up for gear down. Now, first off, I tried to put the missiles in their allocation spots. They would not go in. The actual missile pylons themselves look like they are really short. They look like they actually should be allocated there, but on the instructions, they go in there. And to try and put them in, it's really hard to sort of even get them to their location. And I pushed it hard in the holes and it just does not stay in there. They won't go in their position, so I've left them off at the moment. I do like my videos to show if I do have any issues with a model, just to prepare you, the viewer. If you buy the same thing, you may face the same thing. One thing though, the gear up doors go in nicely. Well, that one does. The one on this side, not so much. It is a little bit warped, so it doesn't, because the only point of it locking into place is down in that corner, so there's nothing holding it into place on the side here. If they had something there, then it would lock into place with no dramas, but unfortunately, nope, does not. The pylons and the missile ordnance go in okay. It's really hard to push them down. You probably need to file them a fraction just to get them to fit a little bit better if you are fussy. The nose wheel door fit in perfectly, no problems, but you have got that constant slit there for when you have it in gear down. And so when you've got a gear up, you will always see that visible slit there, which does detract from the model a little bit, and depending on how fussy you are. But overall, though, it does look nice. I like the livery itself. It's very presentable. It's, you know, not of a well-known nation's Air Force, and I think that's kudos to jcwings for that. But, yeah, you do put the pivot tube, though, on the front there. That goes in perfectly. You do have some movement, too, in the rudders, if you like to move things like that around as well, if I did not mention that earlier. But what I did mention earlier is you don't get a stand, so you cannot put this on a stand unless you buy that separately. So what we'll do, though, is we'll set this up gear down, and I'll hole out the holes and try and put all the ordnance on and set it up properly. So, yeah, we will be back in just a moment. All right, here we have it set up gear down. The missiles still didn't fit 100%. I didn't want to, hole it out too much or sand them back too much. They just don't feel right sitting in there, but that is as good as I could sort of get it, just limiting my time and mucking around with this bloody aircraft. But you do put your 2 gear bay doors on there for the main wheels. The main wheels themselves are metal, and they do roll, so if you like to roll wheels around, the nose wheel does not roll, but that is metal too. That goes into place easily. You cover that slit in there that you can see when it's in flight with the open gear bay door, and that is set up nicely. I like that. Overall, it sets up beautifully. I don't have any issue with that. Hopefully it stays together, because it's just jcwings. They seem to have these fitment issues. I don't know why. But the open air brake looks freaking awesome. It's got some great detail on there. And you've got your moving rudders as well if you like to move stuff around. The open canopy, you just chuck your little pilots in there, of course, if you want to put pilots in your aircraft. And that is it. And I suppose we should put this on the scales while it's holding together. For me, I like jcwings. I don't have a problem with the company. I'm just having bad luck with a lot of their models, I think. They just seem to fall apart on me. But, yeah. All right, we'll see how much this beast does weigh. I'll be very gentle with it. Oh, there we go, 500 grams. Oh, stolen. It was 500 grams, and there we go, 500 grams. We'll keep it at that. I'll quickly get it off the scales. So you got half a kilo for this model, which is not too bad. It's actually, that's a fair bit of weight. But, yeah, it does look nice. I like it. You just got to be really gentle with them, hope that they stay together. They do have their usual fitment issues, which is a little bit unfortunate. I mean, if jcwings got that under control, boy oh boy, they would present some really nice models, I reckon. Because for me, a big part of a model is the ease of fitment of everything and setting up. So I don't care about fancy boxes, cards, or moving bits and pieces. That doesn't bother me. I like to be able to present a model really easily and not get angry while setting it up. All right, I will quit yapping away, and I will take some photos of this, throw them on at the end, and you can check the close-up pics of that without my sausage fingers all over it. Don't forget, drop a comment below of what you think, and always some of those my way would be appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching and have yet to do that. All right, everyone. I'll wind up by saying the most important part, and that is thanking you, the viewer, for dropping past and checking out another video. All right, I really appreciate everyone that does drop by the channel and contributes with their comments, likes, and subscribes. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers.